Notes, lecture 6-3A, solving quadratic equations by factoring. We're going to use a real-world problem. The length and width of a 6-inch by 8-inch photograph are reduced by the same amount to make a new photograph whose area is half that of the original. By how many inches will the dimensions of the photograph have to be reduced? Some quick facts. We're talking about area, so area is equal to length times width. I made the length equal to 6 inches. I made the width equal to 8 inches. I went ahead and found the area, which is 48 inches. What we're trying to do is reduce the area by half, which is either 1/2 or 0.5 or divide by 2. When we reduce this area, we want to equally reduce the length and width with the same amount of inches. So you can come up here. I have area is equal to length times width. Our area, we already know, is 48. But we want to half it. So I'm going to multiply it by half. We know that's equal to the length. Okay. And in this case, the length was 6. And I'm going to use the variable n for the number of inches we're going to reduce. We don't know what it is, so I'm going to use a variable. And when we talk about reduce, we mean subtract. So there's the length. I'm going to do the same thing with the width. The width I have is 8. I want to reduce it by the same amount, so it's n. So I'll subtract. And we'll make it equal. Don't worry about that. All right, let's do some simplifying. Let's go ahead and half 48. So we get 24. Let's go ahead and get rid of these parentheses by using the FOIL or distributive method. So 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times negative n is negative 6n. Negative n times negative 8 is negative 8n. Negative times a negative is a positive, and n squared because I add the exponents. I'm going to go ahead and combine like terms. I get 24 is equal to, let's see here, 48 minus 14n plus n squared. Notice I have these two terms. They're alike. I'm going to combine them together, so I'll have a quadratic equation equal to 0. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 24 from both sides. And I'm going to arrange it in degree order. So I'm going to go ahead and put the n squared first, the negative 14n next, and the result of me subtracting 24 from both sides, I get a positive 24. And now I'm going to use that 0 I was going to say up here. All right. What we have now is a quadratic equation. We're going to go ahead and use factoring. I'm going to go ahead and factor these two. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. I'm going to go 1 times 24 is 24. I'm going to go ahead and put negative 14 as my b down there. I'm looking for factors of 24 that combine together give me 14. I'm thinking negative 12 and negative 2. It does work. I'm going to go ahead and write my binomial. Since a is equal to 1, I'm just going to take the n and square root it, put negative 12. I'm going to go ahead and take the n and go minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and find my roots, or my zeros. So I'm going to go ahead and set this one equal to 0. And I get n is equal to 12. I'm going to go ahead and go n minus 2 is equal to 0. And n is equal to 2. Now, since this is a real-world problem, these are the answers, but which one makes sense? Can I subtract the n? Remember, we're reducing. Can I subtract 12 from the length or the width? No, 12 is too big. So we're going to go ahead and reduce by 2 inches.